Well, hello kids. I have a story. A true story. That'll interparse, whatever the correct word is, with some acoustic guitar lines I'll just pull out of my thin air space. So this story, orgasmicpathways.com, by the way, is the website. Choose your pathways, orgasmicpathways.com. It starts back in the year, 2007. But first, what is the anniversary date that I speak of? It is 12 years ago in February, so I forgot. It's March right now. But last February, my passive and residual income growth grew to a point where I no longer needed a job. So I've been job-free for 12 years. What else here? Since then, it springboarded me into buying a bunch of rental properties, and I've paid off all the mortgages, so I own them, or I should say my legal entities own them all free and clear, no mortgages now. Stuff you can do without having a job is amazing. Like the best way to stay broke, in my opinion, is to have a job. Very counterintuitive. I realize that. Very counterintuitive, but it certainly does keep people stuck. Oh yeah, what was the next part I was getting to? Hello, Carenza. Nice to see you, and a few other people that are here. So back in 2007, my girlfriend at the time invited me into a business opportunity, to which I said no. That was fitting. Eventually I came around and I said yes, and I got my ass to work. Because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, period. But once something clicked in my brain, I just said, I'm going to figure it out. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but I'm going to figure it out and work hard. But there was one problem. I had no flipping time and no money to get started. Oh my God. So I told myself, it's just another something to figure out. The time thing, the money thing, everything is just something to figure out. I had to move from making excuses, I fill in the blank, therefore I can't do it, to fill in the blank, therefore I must figure it out and do it. Otherwise, I stayed stuck. So stuck, I would have depended on a job for the rest of my life, which would have kept me broke probably for the rest of my life, like everyone else. Especially people with a high-paying job. I know it's counterintuitive, but to go along with that theme, the more money somebody makes at a job, in my personal opinion, the more broke they are in terms of personal freedom. So it's like, sometimes you got to pick a priority. Do you want freedom of time to spend with it what you want, or a high-paying job? God, I love this thing so much. It also opened up a lot of time so I could play more guitar. So I've gotten a lot better at that and written tons of music, 6 albums and a bunch of original stuff since then, and really developed my impromptu game. And picking up some wicked vibrato too, which is pretty neat. So it's like, what do you want to do if you had more time? Like if you had more time and you owned your own time, what would you do? What do you want to do? It's a big question, because if somebody has a weak answer, odds are they're not going to be terribly motivated to do anything about it to get the free time. And that's just the way that it is. So it's typically people who do achieve something like this, where they no longer need a job. It's because they had some vision, some dream, something that was really important to them that they wanted to do. So that, is the fuel for the motivation. Otherwise, if somebody doesn't have that big answer for a big vision, they're probably just going to stay stuck with a job the rest of their lives. And this isn't an anti-job video, by the way. It's an anti-codependency on a job to live. So fun. I just love this. Oh my God. Not bad, right? Hello, Jackie. So, anyway, it was February of 2010. I started in 2007, took me 2.5 years to the point to where the residual money was at such a big enough scale, I didn't need a job anymore. So that's pretty fantastic. And since then, I've traveled more, played more music, and now I'm dancing more. All these things I want to do. Like right now, today, my life is dancing, fitness, healthy recipes, lots of music, lots of dancing, lots of fitness, all those things. And once the restrictions lift here from COVID, I will pick back up the traveling again. Pretty fantastic. And I don't have to check my bank account or check in with a gatekeeper who could say yes or no. Can you imagine that? That's awful. But that used to be my life too, just like everybody else with a job. Charge. All right, so that's the victory part, I guess. If you want to see what I did, just let me know. I'll send you a link. You can see if you want to do it too. If not, it's all good. Orgasmicpathways.com. That's my, call it my central hub of operations. Like everything that I'm into is pretty much there. So choose your pathways. Orgasmicpathways.com. That's going to conclude this video. Very unstructured, just kind of fun and silly. And I will hear from some of you soon, the curious-minded. Oh yeah, I made a post the other day. I'll end on this note. Let's see if I can remember how it went. Most people who own a business have less freedom than people with a job because they never made their focus on passive and residual money. So those of you that want to live life a free human being to spend your time how you want, let that permeate your curiosity, because without it, it's not possible to be free without it. And freedom of the mind always precedes all other freedoms. So let that permeate your curiosity too. Okay. See you later. Bye for now. Mwah.